Right guys, welcome to episode 2 of On the Beaten Track. You're joining me again back on Blakemere. It's been exactly 2 weeks since I was last down, and funny enough, that fish that I had has been the only fish out for the last 2 weeks, so it's been fishing really hard. So it looks like we're up against it again, but we'll just see how we get on. I arrived this morning about 10:30. I got down quite late really, but I've set up in a swim called Heron's View, which I've fished a lot in the past, so I know the spots. I was able to just get the rods wrapped up as soon as I got here and get them out fishing. So there was a fish lost over the weekend in the swim down to me right, called the pads, but it's the shallowest area of the lake, and although it's meant to be officially spring now, it still feels very cold and still feels like we're in the grips of winter. So I can't see the fish wanting to get down there in any numbers really, but at least in Heron's View it still gives me access to that area of the lake. There's no one in there at the moment, so I've got one rod down there, and then I've got the other 2 unknown spots that I've had fish from in the past. So I'm just hedging my bets a bit really, spreading the rods around and trying to locate the fish. So we'll see how we get on over the course of this session anyway. Obviously I'll keep you updated, tell you how I'm fishing and show you the spots later on and that. But just see how things go for today, and I'll check back in with you later. Speak to you soon.
Are you lost? Running circles around, always trying to fight the feeling, oh, but just falling down. Is it the end? Of faraway sounds. I've been howling, never reaching distant ground, but I won't give in, no. Oh, the future is now. No, I won't give in, no. Time is waiting around. This is the start of our safe dream.
Right, good morning. Nothing to report last night unfortunately. Just a really quiet night. It went really clear and quite cold, not a breath of wind at all, and I didn't see or hear a single fish all night. So just see how we get on today. I'm going to reel the rods in shortly. I'm actually helping Dave out with a bit of filming today, the otter fence going up, so I'm hoping it might work in my favour really, just having the rods out the water for a few hours, no lines in the water. I'm going to top the spots up with a little bit of fresh bait and then get the rods back out this afternoon and see how we get on. It's not looking too bad today. There's quite a bit of cloud cover now and the temperature's gone up quite a bit, so fingers crossed we might have something this afternoon. Speak to you later.
Then why am I feeling so empty? And I know I won't fall until the break of dawn. If this is the start of our safe dream, then why am I still here?
Right guys, not quite sure how much you're actually going to be able to see, but just had this nice little common, about 10 or 12 pound, just about half an hour ago. I came in and rod that I repositioned just before dark. Saw a couple of fish crashing earlier on today and decided to reposition the rod just long down to my left, so it's a 26 wraps, and this was the result. So at least we've had done anyway, since there hasn't been a fish out for over 2 weeks, so happy days.
Why am I still living? Did you give up when they shot you down? Always trying to fight the feeling, oh, but just falling. Oh, is it the end? Or maybe the start?
Right, it's been a successful night. Had that little common that I showed you earlier, and then that little common that I showed you earlier, and just this one just before it went light this morning. Wasn't actually expecting another fish, to be honest. Couldn't the spot I was fishing, it was out of baiting range with the stick, so I couldn't actually get any more bait out. I wasn't expecting to have another fish, but made it with this one, so just before first light. So 2 fish in one night, can't grumble at that. Happy days. Got some stills and then we're slipping back.
Never thought could happen in a million stars, but I won't give in, no. Oh, the future is now. No, I won't give in, no. Time is waiting around. This is the start of our safe dream.
Right, well, it turned into a really good session. I've just slipped that fish back. £19.15 to an ounce under 20, but so I'm not complaining at all. 2 fish in a session is good going, so made up. Like I say, I wasn't expecting to have another fish at all. I had that little common sort of 7-8 o'clock last night, just after it had gone dark, and the spot that I'm actually fishing, it's just over 26 wraps. It was out of range with the throwing stick, so I haven't been able to get any more bait out, so I just wasn't expecting another fish. But so I recast that same rod and then had that one just before it went light this morning, so happy days. Obviously just been there, stayed there all night, so as soon as it went light this morning, I whipped all 3 rods in, quickly ran round, and I've put another kilo of the Pacific tuna over the top. So it's still time for another one today. It's looking really good for it now actually. It's gone nice and cloudy and overcast, it's really warm. Didn't really see much most of the day yesterday, so I was out doing a bit of film with Dave, but while I was actually by the lake, there was nothing really. It went really cold, sort of 3-4 o'clock yesterday. I actually climbed back into the bag for a little bit. Then it started warming up and I saw a couple of fish showing just down to probably 20-30 yards to the left of where I actually had my left hand rod, but it was in front of the boathouse. There was an angler in there, but they left just before it went dark, so I've repositioned just one rod to the area. So it's that one rod that's done both fish. So I've moved another rod over to the area now, and like I say, put another kilo of bait out. So fingers crossed, still time for another one, but if not, I'm happy with 2 fish in the session, so yeah, happy days. Right, so just thought I'd give you a quick run through the rig that I've been using on this session. Pretty much the only rig I'll ever use. I've been fishing over spreads of boilies. Doesn't need any introduction from me, but this is the stiff hinge rig. So this is my version. It's just a size 8 ring swivel down to a sort of 8-inch section of end trap semi-stiff. I like to use the semi-stiff just because I'm fishing over silt here. And then I like to just cover the tag ends up just with a couple of pieces of shrink tube. It's just to prevent your chod section from possibly looping back over the tag ends on the cast. It just prevents any tangles. Size 11 ring swivel down to a short section of mouth trap, and then a size 6 choddy bee. Like I said before, it's barbless reels only on here. And then, don't know whether you can see that, but just one of the tiny little Thinking Anglers hook ring swivels. Now I know a lot of people do like to tie the baits on when they're using this sort of rig, but that little hook ring swivel, in my opinion, just gives the rig so much more movement, just allows the hook to rotate freely, and just makes the rig a lot more effective in my opinion. Then down to the bait, which is a 15mm Pacific tuna cork ball pop-up. So that's what's been doing the damage for me on this session. So maybe put it into your own fishing. Right, well that's it from me for this session. I've got to start getting packed up now, unfortunately. I haven't managed anything more this morning, but like I say, I'm more than happy to be going home. I haven't had 2 fish. So yeah, happy days. Hope you enjoyed the diary piece anyway. I'm just glad I was able to put a couple of fish on the bank. So I'll speak to you again next time I'm out fishing, but until then, tight lines, and I'll speak to you soon.
And I know I won't fall until the break of dawn. If this is the start of our safe dream, why am I still here? Still living. If this is the start of our safe dream,